What exactly is the sort of means by which we progress? What are the sort of levers of progression that help us to really get on the right path to, in time, achieve our goals in the most sort of effective and expedited way possible? And I've spent way too much time trying to figure out some secret way or better path to do this. And what I've finally come to the conclusion of is what I'm going to share with you right now, which is that there's really, as sort of boring and unglamorous as this is, there's really no secret means to get there. It's the exact same for every person who wants to progress along any path. Of course, the unique actions you have to take will alter based on the path you're taking, but the basic fundamental idea that you have to have input to receive output, and it doesn't change whether you're younger or older, whether you're earlier in your journey or later in your journey. Even if you have transferable skills in a certain industry, you still have to go through sort of the initial learning curve of a new skill set. And while they may expedite the process, you don't get to skip the initial learning curve outright. And so, what I've realized is the basic things you need to actually be able to progress is really just consistent, repeated actions that compound over time. So, really, the main vessels would be um, compounding progression and currency. So, as you start to take these simple actions that compound over time into more and more progress, not only does your sort of speed of progress accelerate, but you're building currency through these actions, and eventually, as your currency begins to stack sufficiently in accordance with sort of where you're aiming, where you're shooting for, then you start to realize that sort of direction in real time in the present moment, and you are able to take that sort of formula and continue applying it to the next level, the next level, the next level. And as boring as it is, again, there are of course optimizations and little things you can do to um, become even better. But as far as the basic core means of progression towards achieving what you want to achieve, from everything I can see from my own personal experience, the only real requirement is the two things, the two elements of building currency towards who you want to become and compounded progression over time. And those are both achieved by distilling what you want to achieve into simple actions that put you on a path towards that goal and then sticking with it with discipline and consistency over time. So, just something I wanted to put on your mind for today, but hopefully that gives you something to think about. And I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time.